Greetings all, Fanny here for Sagittarius's weekly message. Sagittarius, I want you to remember that the energy that you have on the Monday carries through the rest of the week. So be mindful of spicy words and how you are viewing situations. An interesting spread came out for you. We have the Page of Swords out first, the Five of Swords, and the Seven of Wands. Pages are usually the ones that deliver a message to the courts. Swords being associated with air, this could be a sign of clairsentience coming online, where thoughts kind of just come into your head. And they're not exactly yours. They sound inherently different from your own inner voice. But this could also mean just something coming through in the material world of a message or a direction, something that leads you to where you need to go. The Five of Swords. This is a very somber card because there's the cloaked figure holding three of the swords while the one kneeling in the back has a single sword and a broken sword. And there's a whole war on the beach behind them. And there's also a war here in the Seven of Wands. He's standing on that wall with all those people trying to get at him, but there's also so much support behind him. There's a lot of isolation that kind of feels like is happening right here. Because there's the woman standing on the tower alone, there's the hooded figure walking away, and then there's the man standing on the wall alone. But even with the woman, there's all those birds. There's always something going on in the background. Oh. Staying so focused on a singular thought or a singular mindset or direction, you will be missing everything that's going on around you, and something important is going on around you. That's why you need to pick your head up. That's why you need to look not just in front of you, but to the sides. Glance back behind you every now and then. Keep moving forward. Get different perspectives. Spirit, what does Sagittarius need to get a perspective on? Thank you, Spirit. The Mother. How are you treating yourself? The divine feminine energy. The Mother is also the Empress. She is the embodiment of fertility, of gentleness, of healing, of receptive energy. And we have the Sun in reverse. That one was just stuck to my hand and it wanted to come along. So you have the Mother and the Sun, as in the ball of fire, but also because there's a baby on there, there could be a child involved in something in regards. Also something interesting that I noticed when I had these cards myself come out in a reading a very long time ago. That symbol that is under the child is way back there. So something about your path is not quite ready yet. That's why it's so far away and so close here. Something about what you need to be focusing on. Queen of Cauldrons. Emotions are high and you're not seeing things correctly. You're not seeing things clearly. That's why the Mother is dropping acorns into the sea. This is actually a visualization that I do myself when trying to get to my tree. When I come upon the river that separates the two fields of my mind place, the forest field is shaped like this, where I land in one and I have to cross the river to go across to where my tree is. But in order to cross the river, I have to let go of something, whatever it is that's bothering me. Those uptight emotions, hard ideas, stubborn stances that I won't move on. I have to release them because they're not aiding me moving forward. and I don't need to be carrying all that baggage. And I would say very similarly to you, Sagittarius. Now, of course, I cannot tell you how or what to do. I can only speak as the cards give out. But as we just got energetic clearing, during crisis, the Holy One herself may be emptying you of fear and attachments, preparing you to receive her luminous plan. That would certainly explain a lot of that war that's going on up there. And the Queen of Cauldrons. I mean, that's upside down. That's being emptied to receive a luminous plan, to receive something beautiful, to receive something amazing. You have freedom. I no longer want this fiery ring of resentment to block the good. Release me from its bonds. You also have true offering. Look at the very similar imagery to freedom. True offering takes what can be an unbearable cross and returns it to love. That goes back to the energetic clearing. Offer to spirit your anxieties, your fears, that lack mentality, what makes you afraid, what makes you feel that need like you have to fight. Deepening. Once you're on earth for enough lifetimes, your old soul will begin to long for non-grasping detachment and surrender. They bring the peace of God. Now, just speaking in the sake of the wheel, being Sagittarius, you've gone through it at least 8 times. That's why you're at this lifetime now. The last of the fire signs, the ones being led with passion, determination, and ambition. However, you are a lot wiser with the experiences. But if you do not heal from those experiences, that wisdom turns into anxiety. And anxiety turns into doubt that clouds your mind. Like even my dog's barking downstairs right now. All that noise, you can't focus on what you're trying to do. You can't focus on what you're trying to say. We have fire within, with the phoenix right there. You have, yay, celebration, happiness. You have your female ancestors watching over you. I'm not surprised because we have the mother. You have the smaller set of gear, meaning that things might be taking a little while to come through. Like I was saying with the sun, it's not that your destiny isn't coming, not that your blessings aren't coming. They're just taking a little bit for you to be ready for them. And while you may say you are ready, yes, the ego is, but the spirit is not. That's why you have the energetic clearing. Because if you were to get your blessings now, if you were to get your destiny now, it would be tainted and corrupted by all of the doubt, fear, negativity, and lack mentality. There is still a journey for you to go through. There are still these battles, these challenges for you to experience. For knowing when to walk away and knowing when to stand up for yourself. You have a lot of pride, but I don't want you to let that overtake you. Please keep your eye on what you're trying to do, on what you're trying to accomplish, and stay humble. Because it's not like you won't have treasures. It's not like you won't have bounties. You don't need to get greedy with it. You have very powerful guardians that are watching over you, my love, that are protecting you every step of the way. You have places to see, and a reminder that good things are going to happen. Sagittarius, please take some time for yourself. Write down your fears, your anxieties, the things that make you feel like you are just a little bit different from everyone else. You are, my love, and these are reasons to celebrate. Not feel like you are a mistake. Not feel like you are something that needs to be fixed. You're perfect as you are. The healing that you will do is not to make yourself ideal. It's to make yourself whole. And all of that hurt, it's only weighing on you. The other people don't carry it. You are the only one that is suffering from this. So it's time you release that which is no longer serving you so that you can be filled up and receive a brighter, more beautiful, and in alignment blessing for who you truly are now. Have a beautiful day, Sagittarius.